Hi Winter Trekker. I was watching some of your links you sent to me about weights, snowshoes and all the other stuff. And I was thinking something quick, easy and multifunctional and could do the job what would make your camp life a little bit easier. Well, not easier, more comfortable. And I thought the old windbreaks we used to have were ideal, but they had sewn in hoops, so it's sort of like that sort of hoop, and you put your pre-cut top come with it poles through there. My idea is very simple. It's 6 foot long and 4 foot high. I think 4 foot when you're sitting down is more than high enough. And I'm using inches, even though most of this country uses centimetres, which I bloody hate when I'm trying to explain things. Oh, it's 1.62 centimetres. Sod that. Right. What it is where each of them lines intersect, you put a tie out. So you measure across the top 2 foot, 4 foot. You've got a tie up at each corner because you're 4 tie ups wide. Then you've got a tie up at the bottom and tie up at the top. And I've got these about a foot apart. Like really atrocious. I've got these about a foot apart, and they're not hoops. I wouldn't put hoops on. What I'd have is like a shoelace string or a bit of paracord sewn into a square patch at each of these points. That way, all you've got to do is get a straight bit of wood, put the tie around it, and tie it in. Now that gives you a 6 foot long windbreak. So you could have it around, you could sit say here and have it cone shaped in the snow, so you cut out a bit from each side. I don't know how tall you are, but 4 foot high with you sitting on something should still give you enough so it doesn't hit the main part of your head. With these tie outs being just a bit of string, basically, you've still got a 6 foot tarp by 4 foot. That's not very big for a lean-to or anything like that, but what it would give you quick tie down peg there, tie down peg there. I mean, you tie it around a bit of stick, hammer the tie down in the ground, 2 poles there, put them in the ground, and you've got a small tilted type lean-to. Or, as it's not all that big, you just put it up above you with a slight tilt between 4 different trees. Or 2 trees. To do it with 2 trees, I'd tie a straight pole along there and a straight pole along there, and just tie these 2 corners into like a V. So a bit of rope there, a bit of rope there, joined together into like a V shape, and have that V part pulled off to one side to your tree, same there, and then stop it like that, bit of string there, peg down there, string there, peg down there, and maybe a pole there and a pole there, you know, just to give you a bit of height. But I'm thinking, I mean, you want something this would keep the wind off you, or the snow hitting your back or whatever, so you wouldn't be so limited where you sit. You could also put it above you. I mean, you could have it that way up, which is why the tie outs go in these corners. You could have it 4 foot along the floor, and then 6 foot high. So you could have, well, you could have it 5 foot high, say. You've got a 5 foot pole there, and then have these 2 come off at an angle like that. So you've got a slight roof effect, which is a foot. You sat back there, and it'd be just like your knees and that what will be getting wet to your head and your main body. Let me know what you think anyway, because I mean, by doing that yourself, by 6 foot, 4 foot, putting your tie outs in them places, you can choose the material what's best suited for you. Everyone goes nylon, nylon, nylon. I hate nylon. I like proper tarp made out of cottony stuff. I mean, I don't know how windproof it would be for you, but you can pick up parts of parachute really cheap. Parachute's very light. So, I mean, I wouldn't use them reflector emergency blankets, mainly because I've never handled one. I'm not on about the thin mylar ones, I'm on about the two-sided ones, where it's like a blanket on one side and silver foil on the other. I've never handled one, so I don't know with these tie-outs how you can fix them to it without tearing it when the wind hits it and blowing it about and stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.